India is the largest democracy in the world. The head of state is a Muslim, the head of government is a Sikh, and the head of the ruling political party is an Italian Catholic immigrant. Such cultural and religious diversity is unparalleled in the developing world. 400 years ago, Bombay was gifted by the Portuguese to the British as a dowry, a wedding gift. When the British left, they bequeathed the foundations of a secular society, of democracy, the law, the Anglican Church, and the greatest railway system in all Asia. India is undergoing unprecedented growth, and Bombay is its financial powerhouse. The city promotes a positive vision of the future, a place where dreams can come true. And for many, the railway is their lifeline to that dream. This is the story of the Bombay Railway. Within 30 years, India's economy could rival America's, and its population could outstrip China. Agriculture still provides work for more than half of the population. But as everywhere, they're migrating to the cities in their millions. The draw of the city, the promise of a better life, is a universal dream. And at its heart is Bombay, the city of dreams. Last year, 13,000 Indians became millionaires, and the majority were from Bombay, a city of success, celebrity and wealth, where if you don't become a Bollywood star or a millionaire, you can at least make a living. And what made it all possible in India was the coming of the railway. The British laid the first railway line in Bombay 150 years ago, since when Indian railways have been adding to their system. Now is the biggest railway system in Asia. Every year they celebrate that first run with a little bit of nostalgia and a lot of steam.
The first train which ran in India was way back in 1853, 16th of April. It was decided that 16th of April of every year will be declared as the Railway Week. This steam locomotive is a WP class of locomotive manufactured by Baldwin Company of USA. It's a beautiful sight to see a steam locomotive fully steamed up, ready to go.
The rail system that we have is actually, it has come from the British. It's a British model which we followed. But today, we are handling about 65,000 passengers per hour. On both systems of Central Railway and Western Railway, we carry more than 6 million passengers a day.
There are more than 2,000 trains a day on the suburban network, and hundreds more on long-distance routes. The suburban railway alone moves the equivalent of the entire population of a small country in and out of the city every day. The railway is reliable, it's cheap and very, very crowded. They may have changed Bombay to Mumbai, but in an ever-changing city, the railway has remained the only constant in most people's lives. Mumbai rises early. The first ritual of the day is to bathe. Whether Hindu or Muslim, Christian, Parsi or Sikh, life revolves around hard work, duty to the family, and devotion to your God. And the railway is a family. From father to son, generation to generation, the railway in India is so much more than a train ride. It's a way of life.
चली चली मेरी रेल चली 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 मेरी रेल चली दिल में बसा ले पिया
Hans Dev Sharma is a senior operations clerk. He works in the timetabling department, which schedules thousands of trains a day.
Hi, morning.
So Hans is an optimist and one of the railway's happiest employees.
Sir, good morning, sir. Morning, sir. Good morning.
I am in operating basically, looking after the timetable work of Western Railway. If you work for railways, you have to sharpen your brain because you have to show your creativity, ability, all the tests you have to pass. It was a craze to get a government job, and it was also saying a government job is very relaxing job, nothing to do with it. But you won't believe that nowadays, if you don't work, you will have to pay for that.
Before the railways, Hans started life as an actor, specializing in character roles, and comedy is his thing.
Why today is empty? Should be crowded. When it's crowded, the faces of this handles becomes like this. It's like so. And when it's empty, the faces of becomes like they're very happy.
दिल में बसा ले पिया दिल में बसा ले पिया
Hans works at Churchgate, Mumbai's busiest railway station. He comes from a railway family. His father was in the signals department, and Hans followed in his footsteps at the tender age of 21.
She's my office superintendent, Deepa Tiwari. She looks after me, I look after her work. That's it. She's Pradnya, colleague of mine, and he is CITT. And then
Hans is just one of 1.5 million employees of the Indian Railways, now the biggest civil employer in the world. It's an administrative hothouse, invented by the British and expanded upon by the Indians. It generates a mountain of paperwork, but even with the introduction of computers, Hans's office isn't quite paper-free. Computers have helped him in working out the timetable. Now it only takes half the time. So when the timetable's done, there's plenty of administration to deal with, some of which requires that personal touch.
These are the files to be dealt with today. It will be cleared off by 12 o'clock because I have to clear it off. Because by 1 o'clock I have to go up for rehearsal and other things.
Because the railways is state-owned, it's governed by the principles of the Constitution. And to ensure that the organisation reflects the society it serves, It has employment quotas.